my favorite titos and titas of the Daily Dish. Happy anniversary to you guys, and I'm sure you'll be having more years together as a family here sa BNC. So congratulations, and I'm very, very happy for all of it.
Happy anniversary to the Daily Dish. You know, I have to thank you kasi I always watch you during lunchtime. So, thank you for making my lunch more entertaining and of course more pleasant. More power to all of you.
Congratulations, Daily Dish, 1 year anniversary. Oh wow, Ferdi, Chal, and Monique, great show. Always fun to watch you guys every day. It's refreshing. It's really great, and more power, and hopefully more years to come for Daily Dish. Happy anniversary.
Wow! Thank you so much to our co-anchors, Tito George Cariles, Tita Karen, and of course, Tito Robert. I'm Ferdi Salvador from Ferdi Salvador. Get ready for today's freshest stories, hottest trends, and the best conversations.
Hello, I'm Monique Tuzon-Basi. We're here to bring good vibes, big smiles, and a whole lot of fun.
I'm Chal Lontoc. Sit back, relax, and let the good times roll. And welcome to
The Daily Dish!
This is the Daily Dish. 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 This is the Daily Dish.
We'll give you an hour of solid discussions with our guests and tackle interesting stories that matter to you. But guys, the sweets don't stop.
No.
Thank you so much to Wados for our cake today.
That's why I got bulol, because
You saw it.
He was salivating.
Monique was eating it before we sat down. So I'm like, okay, it's my turn.
And we have a dentist talk today.
And
as
we
a
have
guest.
dentist.
But
And-
it's okay, I brushed my teeth.
And we saw our boss spy who came into the studio, so I got bulol.
Yay.
But, all right, folks, here it is. Weather update again. Tropical depression, Neneng intensifies and, of course, as you would expect, enhances habagat. So, we're looking at 3 different weather disturbances. One is already in our part. 2 is in the fringes, but apparently it's not going to hit us.
Yes, so hopefully it doesn't hit us, but it will still affect us here. It's going to be raining nonstop, as we've seen and heard all night and all morning. So please, everybody, stay safe and stay dry.
Which is funny because up here in the north, we're getting so much rain.
We're getting a lot.
But in the
Classes right now are
south,
suspended.
yes,
Yeah.
some areas are suspended, but in the south, I've been talking to our friends in Cebu and also in Davao, and they said it's super hot.
Sunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's just Luzon area.
So be careful. If you're traveling from the Visayas to Luzon, or from Mindanao to Luzon, and vice versa, it can be flu season. So please don't forget your vitamin C.
Yes,
Well, also
100%.
yesterday, a heartbreaking news came out. Of course, by now, I'm sure a lot of people have seen it at the Neo Zamboanga shooting and its aftermath. I guess we're just here to really share our thoughts, our prayers to everyone who's affected, and also give the reminder that if you are seeing the video coming out online, we do ask people not to share it. Not only is it sensitive to the loved ones, but also because we also know of the copycat phenomena.
Yes.
Lately, this has been happening more rampant, not just here in the Philippines, but also around Asia.
Yes, let's be diligent and make sure that our children are educated in crisis management, and
Correct.
also to give them a piece of advice on how not to copy, and if they're thinking of thoughts and concerns about these things, and let's go talk them through it, right? And that's very important. So, as parents, it's also a responsibility to make sure that they're safe, right?
Yes.
And of course, talking
Well,
about
in lighter
children.
news-
Yes, on better news,
Yes.
New York City gives high schoolers free theater development fund membership, and I love how this was presented because Mayor Ma'am Dani actually
Si
did
Mang
it.
Dani.
Si Mang Dani.
Hashtag Mang Dani.
We're throwing this here at the
here
Daily
on the
Dish.
Daily Dish. If you guys need help with anything, hashtag
Mangdani.
Mangdani.
And it has gone very much viral, not just because of the good news, but also how he delivered it. He actually gave this news online. He really knows how to work the social media scene. So he said it in in the Bangladesh language, plus Chinese in perfect intonation.
Yes, which Chal approved. Chal was listening
Check.
to earlier and said
Check,
yes,
check,
his
check.
Chinese was perfect. But I love that Mamdani is doing this actually to get kids more exposed to the art, especially New York. Why not take advantage of it?
And different cultures as well. I guess that's why he had to do it in different languages. So, yay,
Yeah.
Mamdani, Hen Hao.
Mangdani. Maybe, if our officials are also listening to us, it would be nice also to perhaps have a program like that here in the
Yes.
Philippines to promote culture and the arts even more, especially with theater
Youth,
and
the youth.
with museums and stuff like that. It would be nice. It would be very nice.
That would be the
Agree.
dream.
Right. But
Well,
what's your dream?
My dream almost came true thanks to Louis Vuitton because they launched a Dachshund and Shiba Inu collection. This is so adorable. But it's almost my dream. It would be my dream if they did this for all kinds of breeds and the Aspens.
Can you imagine
I would
an
love
Aspen?
this.
That would-
Heart's Aspen does, Panda.
Has an LV.
Not just LV, he
Panda
wears-
lives in an LV bag, right?
It has like Hermes and everything.
Yes,
I love
but
Panda.
what about Panda, like Hearts Panda, have like an LV collab?
Why
Oh,
not?
That would
Why
be
not?
so cute.
Diba? Super
I'm
cool.
seeing like more and more dog collections by all these designers this year, so I
Yes.
love it. That's
So,
coming.
Heart Evangelista, make it happen for all the
Yeah.
Aspens in the Philippines.
Oh, that would be amazing, and all the proceeds will go help the Aspens.
Yes, come on, Heart, champion this. All right, so today, folks, on the Daily Dish, we'll have Dr. Ira, Alexandra, Pascual, and Dr. Steven Sarigumba from the Dental Lounge Pioneer.
We'll also be speaking with the founder of his namesake design-driven leather goods brand, Christian Cera.
We're serving you all that and more only here on
The Daily Dish. Welcome back to the Daily Dish. Your smile may be your best accessory, but in the age of social media, are we taking the quest for the perfect smile too far?
From veneers to dental hacks, let's separate truth from myth and discover the power of a healthy, confident smile. Joining us are head dentist and founder, Doc Ira, Alexandra, Pascual, and associate dentist, Dr. Steven Jose Sarigumba of the Dental Lounge Pioneer.
Hi.
Good day to you guys.
Morning.
Doc
Thank
Ira, Doc
you.
Steven, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You know, I think they're our first dental guest. We should have more.
Possibly, because there's a lot to talk about, Ferds.
Yeah, number one, sure hindi kayo dermatologist because you guys look so young.
Flawless.
Thank you for the compliment.
Okay. Ferds and I are smiling here, hoping that we get a perfect grade
Very
with how you
beautiful
guys
smile.
beautiful. Okay, perfect.
Approve. Thank you so much. So, what I have veneers, and I go to my trusty doctor. But what's driving the veneer? I would say craze or trend nowadays, Doc Ira.
Well, I think social media plays a lot. They see these really perfect teeth on TV, online. So patients, they want to get that perfect smile also.
Okay, wait. You said something very important. Operative word, perfect.
Yeah.
What's a perfect smile, Doc Steve?
Well, it can be subjective. Due to the advent of social media, the idea of a perfect smile has been really perfect. When in the past, like any set of teeth that's functional is the perfect smile. So what's been driving that has been like social media. Really.
Really? Sa'yo functionally.
Well, I just, you said you've already tried it, you have veneers on. I haven't tried it, maybe partly also because of fears, we'll talk about that later,
Yeah,
anxieties, but also I'm just not too sure what it really is. So let's begin with that too. What are veneers? Is it about whitening? Is it about shape, size?
Veneers, they are made out of either porcelain, they could be made out of zirconia or composites. So there are a lot of types. Basically, what veneer does is it changes the shape and the color of your teeth. For example, for composite veneers, we only put on top of the teeth that's direct bonding. For usually with porcelain veneers, we have to shave off a little bit of the teeth.
You know, I've done all three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Go for it.
functional.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that, still doing it,
Yeah.
right? But, kasi, there's a fear of patients that we might want to address because they're like, all right, what's best for me? Composite? Is it the actual porcelain veneer? How long does it take? The moment I do my first procedure, can I go out of there like I'm a completely human? What do you guys do at the dental lounge?
Well, it depends on the patient. So if they want something more conservative, we can go with direct bonding because we don't shave off the teeth.
Yeah.
If there's a major transformation or major alteration of the teeth that needs to be done, we would recommend probably porcelain veneers because we would require shaving off a little bit of the teeth. What we do in the dental lounge is that we have a very thorough consultation. We have an honest conversation with our patient. So what are your expectations? What's your lifestyle like? What are your habits? So we tailor-made the treatment based on the person's lifestyle and their needs.
Okay, Doc Steven, let's get honest. Sometimes when you see certain people, you end up just looking at their teeth. Not because they're really good, but sometimes it comes off too perfect. Diba?
Yeah.
We still want the natural look. Sometimes you have those not bunny ears, bunny teeth. Diba? It happens. Not you, yours is done well. So when we see certain people, the brightness is just too bright.
It's brightening.
Yeah, it's brightening. What is the right way to do it without being too perfect?
Well, the goal is for the patient to have teeth that are as natural as possible, but just enhanced. So we really wouldn't go for those bleach white veneers if it doesn't suit the
Yes.
patient. There are some patients where bleach white teeth actually suit. Yes, suit well. But like for most Filipinos, I would say bleach white veneers are not the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, kasi biglang, you're like,
Yes,
whoa,
so bright.
It's
Fluorescent.
white.
So that's a good tip out there. Make sure to also consult and check for the natural look.
Yes, because with me, I didn't want an overly white, colorway.
Okay. Is that what you call it?
Colorway, yeah. In
Okay.
fact, can you change the gradation of the color? Like, for example, in front, it be a little brighter than the back, or
Yeah,
vice versa. Do you do
that-
that at the dental lounge?
That can be done with staining because teeth naturally are a little bit more yellow when it reaches the gum line and when it goes towards the back. So yeah, we can custom make that with staining and things like that.
Let's go back to time and how much investment of time you need for your procedure. For example, you're going to go for veneers. Am I going to get out of the dental lounge like for my first day of procedure with a full set of teeth?
That depends again on the type of veneers that you will get. If you're going to get direct bonding or composite veneers, that's possible.
Yes, but what about the veneers that you
convention-
actually the porcelain
Yeah.
one? Of course, you want to be able to function during the day, right?
Yes. Usually we have temporary veneers.
So you look like you're complete.
Yes, and the patient has a trial run of what they're going to look like before they get the permanent
test
veneers.
drive.
Yes, there's a test
That's
drive.
actually brilliant. So before you commit, you
Yes.
actually get to feel it first.
Yes, because it's such an investment. So we
Sana
want
ganun din sa love.
the patient.
Wait,
Go ahead,
wait,
go
that's a
ahead.
love na ano ako. I got offended.
Test drive muna. But go ahead, you were saying.
It's such an investment. So we want the patients to be sure before we cement the veneers on
Okay,
their teeth.
because we brought the word up, investment. Let's talk about that too. Not just in time, but also with actual money investments. People are going crazy with this, and the price range are blowing up. Okay, people are really investing in it. Whether they're entering a new career in life, whether they're doing actually. Pagpasok ng pageant, usually that's one of the first things that you
Yes.
see that
Yeah.
gets fixed. So tell us how much the range, kahit just the range lang, does it cost right now in the market overall?
Well, I would say per unit, it's gonna cost you 5 digits. Basically, I'm not
Okay.
at liberty to be saying like actual
Because it's
numbers
all
right
different.
now.
everyone.
It's
Oh.
different
Because
for
it's all
everyone.
different, but
Okay.
usually it's really at the 5-digit mark per unit or per tooth.
Per unit is per tooth.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is normal nowadays, right?
Yes.
Back in the day, kasi veneers are more expensive, but the technology was different. Now it's highly modern. What do you guys do at the dental lounge? What's your technique? Like what the new innovations?
Well, we have a partner laboratory that can do digital scans for us. So yeah, the patient can have an idea of what their teeth are going to look like before they even get the veneers. And also we can do digital scans for them so that the impressions of the teeth are more accurate. So basically the technology is able to help us to provide a more accurate fit of the veneers, like a more proper color for the patient. So it really helps us to get the result that we want.
That's so fancy. You can
You can
scan
see it.
now.
AI.
I like
But okay, so it's all upside from what we're hearing. But just to be honest with our guests, are there any downsides that they should look, into first, especially with dealing with professionals like you guys? I'm sure you guys let them know ahead of time. Let's share it with our viewers.
Any downsides to veneers?
Yeah, like does it affect your chewing?
Is-
Wala
is
naman?
everybody-
Or it's perfect na talaga?
Yeah.
I always tell my patients that once you commit to veneers, there's no going back. You might need maintenance. You might need to get these veneers replaced every X number of years because
Okay.
they're not a part of your tooth. So they can chip, they can stain over time, they can fracture. So it's really a commitment. Once you make the decision today, there's maintenance. It's like a car. You have to maintain it over time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that because
I
they
go
have
to the casa.
You go to the casa also. Ako, I need to go to the casa na yata.
But I have to say, in defense with your question, I think, in my point of view, it is worth the investment because
True.
you get a different sense of empowerment.
Yeah.
Confidence, empowerment, and this is
Yeah.
face forward.
Yes,
Face
I
forward,
agree.
right?
Yeah. And
Especially with your work.
And you smile more, like,
Yes.
before you get anxiety. Like, okay, let's talk about
Yes.
anxiety because a lot of people are scared. So can we address, dental anxiety? How do you tell your patients, wait a minute, you're okay, you're in good hands at the dental lounge? How does that, how can you take people through that? Doc Steven and Doc Ira?
Well, we're very centered on the patient experience in our clinic. So the moment that they walk in, we want to make sure that they feel safe. Also, besides that, we made sure that the ambiance is relaxing. So all the tiny details like the light is yellow, there's music playing, there's a lavender scent in the background. So
So it's a spa.
basically, no, so we just want them to feel at ease before they even get on the dental chair.
Because it's real, di ba? Anong
Yeah.
feeling kaya ng mga dentist na kinakatakutan sila? But then when you go there naman, once you enter, you get eased up already.
Yes,
Diba?
that's the main thing that we wanted to do.
Because back in the day, like if the child is crying and they see a syringe, you're like, oh, okay. So they hold the kid down and then that's when they do the procedure, which is different now. You guys don't do that, obviously,
We
right?
don't. We
Not
don't.
anymore. With the advent also of the use of sedation, conscious sedation here in the Philippines, some more complicated cases for more anxious patients can be managed well by conscious sedation. It's done with an anesthesiologist on board while we do the procedures. So it's gonna be much comfortable for the patient, and it's also gonna be something that the traumatic experiences, if ever the potential traumatic experiences, the patients can't remember after.
Yeah, they don't remember.
Sorry, what's the most popular procedures that your patients ask for, or on your socials? What do they ask for?
Well, we get a lot of questions about whitening treatments.
Okay.
Well, basic procedures also like root canals, but in terms of aesthetics, it's really whitening.
Yeah, that's important because some dentists are now aesthetically driven. Some are more of the therapeutic. Some are also
They're different sides. But
yeah.
you guys are kind of 360. You
Yes,
take them
yes,
all.
yeah.
Perfect. Okay, you mentioned aesthetic. What about the look of the teeth? Sometimes kasi I've heard, they kind of adjust the size in front, your two front teeth, to be able to, how do you say it, elongate yata the face or make you look thinner.
yeah,
There's a
yeah,
way
yeah.
to do it. What would you recommend to make it look more natural? Because at the end of the day, we always just want to go back to looking more natural.
Yes.
What's the looking beautiful?
Yes, it all depends on the patient's face. For example, if you want to elongate the face, for example, we make the teeth a little bit slimmer. So parang there's an illusion that the face is actually longer and slimmer. If you make the teeth wider, it in essence is going to make your face a little bit wider also. There's that illusion that the teeth can actually do to your face.
This might sound like a foolish question, but I'm going to still ask. Once you have your veneers done, some people may think, can I still bleach my teeth?
No, you can't because those are already porcelain. They're not natural teeth. So the bleaching solution that we use can't change the color of your veneers. It only works on natural teeth.
I love that we're demystifying a lot of things here for our viewers, and you guys are being helpful with that. So I'm going to jump to another controversial word. Literally one word. Fluoride.
Yeah.
Okay, some people say online fluoride, you shouldn't use it, it's not good for you. But when you go to the dentist, kailangan siya also. It keeps your teeth healthy, I guess also white. Does it also help? Let's talk about fluoride quickly.
Okay.
Because that's part of the dentist experience, always.
Yes. The controversy surrounding fluoride now is because a lot of patients want something natural. Fluoride is naturally occurring. It means it doesn't, it's not found in our body. So that's the reason why some patients don't like it. But based on evidence, fluoride is not toxic. It's actually the most beneficial thing we can put on the teeth to prevent cavities. It doesn't whiten it, but it does prevent cavities very successfully.
So it's safe for children?
Yes.
Would you
it's-
recommend it to your younger patients?
If I had a son, yes.
Wow. If you had a daughter.
Baka hindi. No, so it's okay. It's
Yes,
okay
it's
to do
okay.
it. Okay.
It's
How
safe.
regularly? I mean, how regular should you be doing it?
Every 6 months, you can couple it with your cleaning. You can also get your fluoride treatment done.
And even incorporated in your toothpaste is okay?
Yes, that's okay because you don't swallow toothpaste. You just spit it out.
There, let's talk about that.
About
Yeah,
that
go,
one.
go.
Okay, so apparently, Monique said to us a while ago that you should not brush your teeth right after eating.
Akala ko you should just not
Why?
brush your teeth.
Well, after eating, the inside of your oral cavity actually gets acidic. So that would actually soften the surface of your teeth. When you brush, a lot of the tooth structure gets abraded. So we would want around 30 minutes. We would want you to wait around 30 minutes after eating before you brush, just so the surfaces have already hardened up again.
Okay, this is so helpful. What about how you're supposed to be brushing your teeth? I heard that you're not supposed to actually gargle the last one. Tama ba?
If you can, we recommend that you don't gargle after brushing. You just spit out the excess toothpaste and the saliva so that the fluoride that's in the toothpaste gets a chance to stay on the teeth.
How's that, Doc? Because I use a water pick.
Well, after you use the water pick, that's a very good question. So I guess don't gargle anymore, just spit out. Spit out the water.
So because the action in your mouth is parang gargling na rin.
Yes, yes.
I'm obsessed with my water pick, all right?
Oh, that's good.
What's better, a water pick or floss?
A water pick is more efficient.
I floss every day.
I told you, we're
Especially
talking about
if-
the water pick.
If you have veneers and
Yes.
a lot of, for example, crowns, a water pick is able to get through and under those prostheses.
Do you have water picks for sale in your clinic?
We don't.
You should.
But we do recommend water picks to our patients.
You could look into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because a lot of people don't know about water picks, and I am, babes. I just called you
I'm
babes on
hearing
air.
this for the first time. I'm hearing this for the first time, actually.
I'm obsessed because once you use a water pick,
Feels so clean.
your
Yeah.
soul feels clean. Like, honest.
Here
You
in
take a bath here, you should take a bath in your mouth.
Noted. Water pick. Because I only floss but that's interesting. You know, here at the Daily Dish, we're so happy that we have pros like you to be able to demystify, to be able to talk about facts and help our viewers with their dental health and even the beauty side of it. So right now, we're going to do a quick question and answer. Tell us which one is better. We'll go from one person to another.
Okay.
Truth versus myth, okay?
Okay.
I'll start off with you, Doc Ira. Are DIY veneers safe?
No.
What about does charcoal whitening really work, Doc Steve?
No.
No.
Is oil pulling substitute for brushing and flossing?
No.
No, okay.
Should we trust DIY or home teeth whitening hacks from TikTok?
No.
Okay, let's think. In the beauty pageant world now, they actually paint their teeth. Come on, guys.
With the
It's dangerous.
Paint with what?
With
The liquid paper.
Liquid
Yeah.
paper.
Oh, what's the most dangerous viral dental trend you've seen, Doc Ira?
well, anything that can alter the tooth structure at home, like with DIY veneers nga, that's very dangerous because we don't know how healthy the
It's poison.
Yeah, the
Go to a professional
Yes, please.
always. Perfect. Okay, can lemon or baking soda really whiten teeth safely?
No,
Safe.
it can actually just roughen up the surfaces of the teeth, causing like
Abrasion.
erosion down the line.
Okay, so it's a myth.
I like it. I wish we had more time to talk to you both because there's so much questions. A lot of people are either afraid to ask, don't want to ask, or until they have a problem with their dental health. That's the only time they act upon it. So because of that, please invite our viewers to go to your clinic for professional advice and procedures.
I'd like to invite everyone to come visit us at the Dental Lounge. We are located in the lower ground level of Pioneer Highlands, Tower 1, Mandaluyong.
Yes, Doc Steven?
So you can also follow us at Facebook at the Dental Lounge Pioneer, and also on Instagram.
Yeah.
And also on Instagram at the dentallounge.pioneer.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dental Lounge, we love that you guys have a 360 full service, whatever they need, they can go to you. Maraming salamat, Doc Ira, Alexandra Pascual, and Doc Steven Jose Sarigumba of the Dental Lounge
Yes,
Pioneer.
I'm so glad we were able to talk to you. Up next, we'll speak with renowned leather bag designer Christian Cera. Don't go away. The Daily Dish will be right back with Smiley Steve.
Hello, welcome back to the Daily Dish. Our guest today proves that Filipino craftsmanship can be rooted in our identity while being thoroughly modern.
From working in manufacturing to designing with rags to riches, let's welcome to the show renowned bag designer Christian Cera.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You have a real fan here.
Yes.
With your items, really. And I'm so glad that she's introducing this to all of us.
Yeah, I saw him at the Artefino
Artefino,
fair
yes.
and I fell in love with his bags because some of my titas actually have his bags and they're so unique and different. That's why I liked it. And they're very distinctively Filipino. So let's talk about that, Christian. How did you start making leather bags?
Oh, I've been designing since dinosaurs roamed the earth. It feels like it's been that long. But yeah, I started in 1989. I was still a student. It was my last year in college at the De La Salle University. I was just doing my thesis for a whole year. And then the department chairman announced that his sister was looking for student bag designers. And a few of us submitted drawings. So some of the designs that got chosen were mine. And then they got me as a part-time designer. And then when I graduated, they got me as a full-time designer. That's how it started.
Nice.
And of course, you also have your line already
Yes.
that has been for how many years?
About 13, 14 years now.
already.
Yes, yes.
And the who's who of Metro Manila, not just Metro Manila, in the Philippines
He said,
have
if
been
you
carrying
know,
it.
you know.
Exactly.
It's a quiet luxury.
I like that.
I think that's the best way to explain it. Okay, let's talk about your design philosophy because something about your creation actually differentiates you from all the other leather bags that are out there. What is it?
I think my pieces are a happy marriage of form and function. I really want my bags to be practical, that people can easily incorporate into their wardrobe, but I don't want them to be standard looking or boring. So I try to inject elements of creativity and, you know, even a sense of surprise to my bags. So if you notice, a lot of my bags have details that kind of like set them apart from other bags. They are classic, but they also have kind of like a twist in terms of the details and the design elements, or even the materials that I use.
Yeah, so for the materials, you use leather a lot.
Yes.
How come leather? Especially, we live in a humid country, and leather is kind of finicky to work with.
I want the bags to last longer, so obviously leather is a durable material and they can use it for a long time. They can use it over and over again without, you know, worrying that it would break or, something might happen to it that's not, desirable. And of course, leather, as it ages, it develops a patina that I think a lot of people really like.
Yeah, there's a distinct character to it.
Yes.
How do you actually properly care for leather?
Okay, for each of the bag that I sell, I put what they call a silica gel. It absorbs the moisture around where you keep the leather so that it maintains its quality. It prevents the leather from molding. Aside from that, you should really store your leather in kind of like an open air. Like, don't put it inside a closed closet where there's no air, because it really develops the molding when it's kept that way.
So you have to let it breathe.
You have to let it breathe.
This is
yes.
so interesting because during the pandemic, that's what happened with a lot of people. Bags
Yes.
were not brought out and
Yes.
used, and people just kept them inside
Yeah.
for a year or
And
over a
even
year.
your shoes, right?
Exactly.
They started breaking
Everything
after
broke.
yeah,
And lo and behold,
same.
you open it, boom. Okay,
Yeah.
right now it's rainy season. Can leather actually get wet? And if it does, how should we care for it?
So when it gets wet, when you get home, just wipe off
Dry.
dry the leather.
Okay.
And then, like I said, there are some materials that you can buy, from an online store, an online shop, that really helps the leather to breathe. Like I said, the silica gel,
Yeah.
Yes,
or
yes.
some sort of a dehumidifier. There are a lot in the market that doesn't really cost a lot. So you can get that, put that in your closet along with where you keep your leather.
Do we have to use a leather shiner?
Yes, there's
conditioner?
such a thing as like a leather balm or a leather shampoo even that you can apply on your leather. But what I can tell the viewers is that you have to test it first on a small, discrete part of the bag. Because not all leathers react the same way to treatment like leather balm or leather shampoo.
So test area first here.
Yeah, maybe at the bottom where you can't really see
Yeah,
it.
just in case.
I was just gonna say, ang kulit ko, Christian already said no moisture, and I still wanted to push for if it gets wet, only because bags are investment
Well, yes.
nowadays.
They are, yeah.
Diba? Throughout the years, women, especially women,
Yeah.
not just women, even men, buy, let's say, a leather piece like this
Yeah.
one, and they use it throughout the years. It could even go for a lifetime.
Yeah.
And it looks
Correct?
better as it ages.
Correct.
Too.
You could
It
lose
does.
weight, gain weight, but still your bag could be just next to you. Okay.
Yes.
I pulled out a piece here because you were talking about detail.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this one is so bagay on you.
I
Mo.
love that. I was eyeing that too, and it's one of my favorite colors.
You actually incorporated weaving as
Yes,
well, Filipino
yes.
weaving.
That's called binakol from Ilocos.
Okay, so this one, it's so cute, it's so dainty, but it's so functional because it actually can fit a lot.
Yes.
You feel the space.
Yep.
So when when you go with your design, who is your peg? Diba? Kasi there's working women,
Yeah.
there's fashionistas. So who do you design for?
I like to design for women who have many aspects to themselves. So if you notice my bags, a lot of my bags are also multifunctional. So they don't act just as a work bag, but some of them you can use throughout the week, from work to weekend. That's what I like to do with some of the designs.
Which
Yay.
I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah.
He showed me this. Can we show
Yes.
our viewers how basically you can take this bag from
Yes.
work to weekend?
Okay, so this is a hobo bag. So
And hobo
it's-
bags are a thing now
Yes,
this year,
it is.
huh?
It's very big now. So this is a two-way bag. It's called. Let's. Later.
We like multifaceted
Yeah.
things here. Okay.
So this is the first configuration, but the thing about it is that it has snaps inside, and you can just unsnap it, and then it also has the zippers here. You can just unzip it all throughout. The whole thing comes off, and it becomes like this. So now, when this is off, the bag becomes smaller, and it becomes this.
Cute.
This bag, which also comes with its own strap.
Did I just see 3 bags happening in front
Well,
of me?
to this you can't
Oh,
really
this-
use and
Can I see? No. I'm so.
Chal, if anybody will use it, Chal will use it.
I'm just saying, I'm so interested with it because when the pieces come off, they could actually be, hey, there are bags which are really minuscule and really
Yeah.
super small.
Yeah, the
So
micro bags now.
This made it super interesting.
It's actually cute.
Yeah, you
as
could have your
is.
lipstick here and your credit card right here.
Yeah.
See, Christian?
Come to think of it,
the
but thank you for the
multifaceted
idea, yes.
No, really, it just adds. It
It's
just adds to
cute.
the flair.
Yeah.
Especially
so
for the Gen
I'm keeping
Zs.
this.
They love
So
cute
this
small
bag, I'm
bags.
calling it the Dumbo because it's a hobo and a dumpling in one. So I
And
just
this
thought-
one is our
Adorable.
bikini bag. We're gonna
You
go with
can.
bikini bag.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay,
Thank you.
so women like us,
Yes.
we play sports, we go around, then we work, and then we do whatever.
And we eat.
And we eat. Okay, so Christian, having done this for many years, you also have designs like this one.
So
Yes.
this one actually just won in Artefino, his bird bag.
Yeah, the bird bag. So
Which-
aside from the very practical bags, I
It's so
also
adorable.
do the more special, unique pieces
Mm-hmm.
that when you carry them, it's kind of like a statement pieces for you, but still functional, of course. Like this bag, I wanted really to make it smaller so that it's cuter, but it won't fit anything. So I needed to at least do the size to fit and your essentials, your
Mm-hmm.
phone, your small wallet, lipstick, whatnot.
What bird is this? And every time you
Oh,
design something,
yeah.
do you keep the Filipino culture in mind?
Yes, I try to get inspiration from what I call the Filipino iconographies. So this bird, I initially called it the kalapati, but then the first people that
So
saw
cute.
it said, ay manok. So I just said, okay, let's just call it ibon. So it's the ibon
Ibon.
bag now, yeah.
I
It
want.
actually fit a lot, huh?
I love it because. Can I ask, do you actually customize the design? Because I want a sari manok. I want it all colors.
Oh, you know
Like
what?
all the
Shopping message.
feathers.
I just got a message this morning who said, can you make it manok? So I think I'll just put that thing here on the head
On
and
top.
it becomes a
So you do
manok.
customize, like people can come up
can
to you.
based on my own designs. I can tweak the color, maybe the sizing even. So yeah.
And in a world of fast fashion, everybody's always buying the cheapest bags because
Yeah.
trends come and go.
Yeah.
You describe your style as slow fashion. What does
Yes.
that mean to you?
Yeah, well, we do small batches of production. I only do a few pieces per design. I don't even maintain an inventory, and I only make a lot of bags when I join a fair. So for Artefino, for example, but still the volumes are not like crazy volumes. And normally what I do is I put a new design on my social media. When somebody likes it and orders it, that's the only time that I do it.
Oh, really? And you
Yeah.
work with local artisans as well for your bags.
Yes, I have a few artisans who are based in Quezon City. And yeah, I'm very happy with the quality of work that they do. And yeah, so that they are the ones that make the bags. Some of the bags, because some of the bags I make myself.
Handmade.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not letting go of this Ibon right next to me if you can see. When we were showing this to our viewers earlier on, you said that it was supposed to be smaller, but then you thought that it would lack space.
Yes.
So when you designed this, is it fashion first or function first?
Like I said, I try to marry both. The function really has a lot to do with the sizing of the bag and kind of like how it closes. Because as you know, Filipinos, they really love to have zippers on their
Yes.
bags, but some of the form of my bags don't require a zipper. So I just try to make do with how secure your things will be inside, and that's how I just design around, that requirement.
And I love that your name is your namesake. What inspired the identity of Christian Cera, you as the bag maker?
Well, like I said, I've been designing for so many years, and I just wanted to put out a brand that really reflects my aesthetic and that the way that I design, my pieces, and the way that I want the women as well as the men, because I do have unisex bags, to appreciate what I do. Because I believe that there are a lot of people there who have the same sense of design as I do. I just look for that kind of that match between my brand and the audience.
So basically, you are sharing a part of you with
Yes.
all of us when you design.
I think that's a very good way of putting it, yeah.
Okay, in a designer's life, interesting and wonderful clients will come and they will definitely love what you do. Do you have any favorite clients who bought from you or you got excited with because you saw them carrying your bags? I mean, you are, after all, in those big fairs that showcases, of course, your workmanship.
I like, of course, clients who repeatedly buy bags from me. I have some clients who go to Artifino every year, and then they, get a piece from me every year. I think the best compliment is when they say that I only come here for you.
Best.
Yes, the best compliment. I only came here for you to look for your new designs and get, a new piece from you. I think that's the best compliment.
You mentioned earlier your bags are mostly made in small batches.
Yeah.
How long does it take to typically create one of your bags, and what does it mean to you to hand stitch every single one of those bags?
Well, a typical bag would, if I were making them, like from the whole day, practically it would take about a day or a day and a half for me to be able to make one bag. That's kind of like how long.
That's love.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing all the stitches here.
Yeah.
That could be you actually doing every single thing.
Yeah.
And you do post videos,
yes,
right? Where
I
you-
mean, I do it
Can
from
you show the
cutting
stitching?
to the end of the process, really.
Because we see the stitching here, like you
Yes.
literally hand stitched each and every single one of these.
I have fingers to prove that I make them.
Well, speaking about stitching and creating, let us in on how the creation actually starts. Of course, the design comes first. What
Yeah.
happens next?
So I'm very hands-on. Of course, I do the design, and then once I think that the design is good to go, then I make the patterns myself.
Also you, okay.
I also make the patterns myself. I really do it from start to finish. So patterns, and then I do the cutting myself, and the whole process, the punching of the holes, the stitching, and all that. So then after the sample is done and I'm happy with it, then it goes into my social media.
And then into
for
our
pre-order.
closet.
And then into your wonderful closets.
Which one is your bestseller here? And
Oh,
so you have a bestseller one, and then which one
yes.
is your all-time favorite?
So what she's holding is, I only made a few pieces, but on day one of Artifino, they were gone.
This one was wiped out.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm keeping this too. No, but seriously, I could see why. So you've
So
got
cute.
wood also here.
Yes, yes.
And then leather work
Yep.
comes with the handle. And my favorite part always is the spaciousness.
Yes.
of
That
inside
also
there.
comes with a chain strap. I just don't know if I included it there, but yeah, it does.
Okay, it has
have
a chain strap.
You also brought a quick demo, right, on how
Yes.
you sew. Could you show us how we actually hand stitch
Okay, yeah, well,
some of your leather?
Let me see. Okay. So I use this tool called pricking irons. So this is what I use to punch the holes on the leather with a mallet. Right. So
okay.
that you maintain the distance of the regularity of the stitches. So this is very important. Yeah, but I work with a lot of leather. Let's see. So yeah, so I cut some pieces and I just punch holes on them. And then what I use for my thread is this. It's called the wax cord because I like that it's big and it's thick. So yeah, so okay, let me just do a quick demonstration.
So we have a little
Yeah, so we'll show our camera
Yes.
over here.
over here.
Let's move
So
this
we
way.
have an actual piece of leather, and this is how it would go.
Yes, so this
real
is
hand stitched.
Yeah, so this is
leather.
already punched. And then it's just really how you would hand sew your clothing or whatever.
And the sewing is more for aesthetic, or it's really what's used to put things together.
Yeah, I like using this thread because of its appearance, basically. So the signature of my brand is the running stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
don't do the continuous stitch.
It looks rustic.
Yes, so all my bags have this running stitch using this really thick wax thread.
And
so
real-
this is really how it looks like.
It's so
Yeah.
pretty. And real quick,
Yeah.
what leather are you using? Calf leather?
Yes, I use a variety, a number of types of leather. So it's mostly cow leather, but I also do use what's called a vegetable tanned leather. It's real leather, but the dyeing process uses vegetable dyes.
Oh, cool. Well,
this is
basically
how it
from
looks like.
this, it became
Like
this. That's
so
going
you
to be
see,
the
so you actually
ending.
see the stitching
Yes.
right here. This is all by Christian.
Yes.
Right here.
And my
See that with your signature look. Christian, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
showing
very
us the
much.
art and love that you give to your craft. It's so
Thank you.
wonderful. Now I could see why Mo actually has one herself.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you so much. I know a lot of ladies who are watching today are super excited to get to see what you have. Why don't you invite them to check out your online store and to
Yeah.
visit you?
Okay, well, everyone out there, I would like to invite you to check out, first of all, my Instagram. It's christian.cera. And I have also a website. It's christiancera.ph. And watch out for future events. I think I'm joining again, Presente, end of November.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for joining us again, Christian.
Thank
It was a
you.
pleasure seeing all your beautiful work.
Thank you very much.
Of course, we'll take a quick break. Don't go away. The Daily Dish will be right back.
This is the Daily Dish. 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 This is the Daily Dish.
Grandma Ferdi.
I can do it. I can be a bag maker. It's hard, huh? No wonder. You know, that's why if you're buying artisanal products, you gotta really figure out the heart, difficulty, and the passion goes into it because this is not easy.
Craftsmanship talaga.
Can you imagine doing how many bags like this? It's wow.
Right?
Yeah, just like teeth.
It's easier said than done, but yeah,
Sobra.
it's tough to sew with leather.
Yeah, even the teeth a while ago with the doctors, that's craftsmanship as well.
That's art as well.
That's art.
Got lots of art. Well, speaking of art, tomorrow on The Daily Dish, we'll have entrepreneur Sam Candano of Artistry Botanica showing us her artisan soaps, which we'll be making.
That's it for us today here with my bikini bag. I'm naming it this one. Thank you so much for joining us this Wednesday. Join us again tomorrow for more Real Talk.
A lot of spilled tea.
With Zero Filter, I'm Monique Tuzon-Basi. Anytime's a good time because it's always more fun with us.
And I'm Ferdi Salvador, always on top of the news and stories that matter most. Midday Report with Mai Rodriguez is up next. Stay tuned to the Bilyonaryo News Channel and stay dry.
I'm Chal Lontoc, and as usual, salamat for making us your lunchtime companion. That's the Daily Dish.
Serve!